Hi there, Know Thy Future is back with another K-pop idol poem reading, suggested by my friend, and glad that he also sent me a very accurate picture. Let's see what is about this woman, besides being very exceptionally beautiful. Alright, so Soojin, a Pisces girl, interesting, and just like Wendy, but a very different hand from Wendy. First of all, this person is, there are positive points and negative points. I'm going to go with like mixing them up. First of all, we see that she has a very strong girdle of Venus hair. So this, in the positive sense, gives the person very good creativity. The person is very influential. The person can pick up feelings, and so artistic ability is very excellent. This is also shown by the long uh, Apollo finger. But alongside that, if we see this person, they are very, what do you say, attached to fame and money. Like they love the comforts of life, and that is shown by the strong third phalanges here and the strong third world. And also, if you see that the first world is not that developed, which shows a lack of interest in the intellectual part of life, lack of interest in studying, lack of interest in reading, lack of interest in getting a higher degree, higher than college level degree. And I don't think she has higher than even bachelor's degree. I didn't go to the education part. With that, we can also say that the heartline itself, this forms a part of another heartline, and this just basically means that in the later part of life, she will become, what you say, less like this, like as I mentioned, money oriented. Because if you see that it's starting from Jupiter, which is the domain of ambition, but then it is like becoming attached to the headline. So this also means that the person will at some point have a bit of a breakdown, emotional breakdown, and then be very less materialistic. But this is very later on in life. I would say this is at the age of 40. So at that time there will be something emotional. Again, it's not destined to happen. It might be like something very slight. But as we say that these are main lines. This is the heart slash girdle of Venus line. This is the headline. This is the lifeline. So they can like their position can't change. Like if she had a double headline, that couldn't change. So here, if she has a double heartline, that cannot change. So there's that. So along with that, we also see that the headline is of a good length, average length, because it's reaching the just under the Apollo amount. So this shows money making skills. She's very good at money making, but she is also very driven by money. So there's no deep thinking beyond money. So that is one point she has to concentrate on. But after that change in the 40s, she will. We also see that change here. Like if you see that I think the lifeline is also shifting at the 40 age. So again, that is also a positive thing. So many changes will happen in the 40s. We see the headline and lifeline being attached. So this shows a person who is more close to home, more close to their parents, and also that she had to convince her dad for 2 years to get her into the music profession. She is also, I would say, a private person because of this introversion thing. So her bandmates won't know her so well. The thumb is like the way she has held her thumb shows that it is at least here. So it's an average length thumb, but this part is very blunt. So this shows a sudden outburst of anger, and like she can get physical. Like I heard the bullying allegations, they were years ago, but this woman, as I said, she is like very into her third world, and the third world represents physicality, and with along with the developed what do you say, lower Mars, a very long ring finger, these and the shape of the fingers itself, this shows that the person, when it comes to shove, they can like attack the other person. But on the overall, she is a like I would say, like as time passes, she will these things will negate, because what happens is our negative traits become like we make them, we finish them as we grow older. Like maybe someone was a bully at school, but then they became reformed and they started helping children who became bullied. So I see something like that happening, but a bit later on in life. Like right now, she will, because the heartline is starting from here, and the headline itself is materialistic. So right now, she will be doing everything for money. But as she grows into her 40s, 50s, she will start being philanthropic and help people and like not care about money. So I see the changes in her personality, lifestyle, etc. Talent is there, the long Apollo finger, the long Mercury finger, overall the long fingers. But she is not very hardworking. She likes the pleasures of life because the hand is not squarish. It's not the squarish shape, and like the Venus mount, the space taken by the Venus mount, the moon mount, even the Venus mount and lower Mars itself, it doesn't show a person who is very loving. It shows a person who is a bit self-centered, but if they find the right person, uh, the, that can change their lives, and maybe that person will change their life, her life in the 40s. She is bound to have at least two children though, because the Venus mount is taking up space. So two children. She's also bound to have a high sex drive because of the Venus and lower Mars. And lower Mars is taking a lot of space. So this shows a very so she has a lot of energy. I would say work wise, dancing wise, singing wise, she can do that till her old age. She has a lot of energy, and that is the drive which has led to her success. We also see a very strong sun line starting from the lifeline. So this means that the person is very self-made, and but they did get moral support from the parents. Many people like this, they are like people who get moral support and a bit of financial support from parents, but they're very highly self-made, and they will also struggle getting support from parents, and that too she did. But once they get the success, it's lifelong. So that's why it's from the lifeline itself. So we see it's going all the way. So that shows phenomenal fame. And maybe I don't know about the band she is in. The name is very hard to pronounce, but I think if when she embarks on her solo career or joins another band, she will be more successful. She will actually be more successful as a solo career, because she is a person who doesn't easily get along with everyone. But anyway, that will soon change eventually, because the hand is very clear and it shows a propensity for change. Thank you so much to my dear friend who recommended this poem to me. Very unique one, a lot of very different from the normal K-pop idols, and I look forward to doing more K-pop poem readings. I think Wendy, I did Red Velvet. Wendy, I think there are 3 or 4 members. I should do their poem readings next. Anyway, let me know if you want a K-pop star poem reading, as I think they are really getting popular right now and people are loving them. Oh yeah, lastly, she also has a very nice triangle formed by the sun line. So she has been earning money from a very young age, like in her 20s itself. And this triangle itself is so strong, shows that she will earn a lot of money, she will earn a lot of fame, and it will be lifelong. Thank you so much for being with me today. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Goodbye.